Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Welcome you all here in your second term for your science lesson. Grade 7, we will start our second term with a lesson, unit number 10, and we will see something about light phenomena and its properties in this chapter. So let's begin with unit number 10, light. Dear students, in this video lesson, you will be able to understand about light, its different sources, and you will see some important terms like luminous and non-luminous objects in this video lesson. So please keep on watching this video lesson. So here you can see we can define light. Light is a form of electromagnetic radiation. The word light usually refers to visible light which can be seen by human eye. So light actually, dear students, it is a form of energy, and or you can say radiations. They travel in the form of radiations, and these radiations, they are affected by electrical and magnetic components. So the word light, usually you can say anything visible to your eye is only possible due to these radiations, and these electromagnetic radiations are produced by majorly, you can see here, sun, right? So you can see that if the sunlight is a major source of earth on earth, so you can see that you can see all the objects around you. For example, if you observe here, it's just a sunset or maybe sunrise, or you can see here some stones are there, they are visible, the water is visible, and a bird is visible. So you can see that if the sun has set, what happens, there will be darkness everywhere, and you cannot see around, or you cannot see the objects around you. So you can only see objects around you, everything around you, with the help of a light. And the major source of light on our earth is sunlight. So dear students, you can see that light, without light we are not able to see. An object can only be seen if light from it enters our eyes. So, and we have to see some sources of light. With the help of them, we are able to see around us. We are able to see all the objects around us. We are able to read even our book when there is light. Without light, even we are not able to study. So here you can see some sources, and you can see here it is sunlight. This is major source that is without that we are not able to see anything around us. Then what happens when there is a night timings, people they learn how to see at night timings. They just make up a fire, and with the help of fire they can be easily see things when there is no sunlight, usually at night timings, or the timings when in the dark rooms or the rooms where there is no sunlight being gone. And also then people they learn to make electricity, and then do with the help of electricity this torch, electric torch. This is we are able to just see about things around us using the torch light. So we can also see some detailed sources of light, so which help us to see things around us. So here again you can see some sources of light. Anything that gives you light is called a light source. Either it is natural like sun is giving us light and heat, fire is again giving us light, and torch light is also giving us light. We are able to see things when we are getting light from these sources. So dear students, we can categorize sources of light into two categories, main categories, like natural sources of light, that you can see nature has given us some major sources which produces light and we are able to see. For example, you can see here, number one is sunlight. With the help of sunlight we are able to see objects almost 12 hours a day. And then at night timings, moon is giving us light, and then stars and some insects like fireflies and glowing bugs, they are able to produce light, and they give light for the people at dark timings or night timings, so people, they are able to see some passages or some objects during that time when there is no sunlight. So these are some natural sources of light. So second, our category is, after looking up natural sources of light in this video lessons, students, you are able to see some common sources of light that we have produced artificially. So artificial sources of light are like candle. When we burn a candle, it produces light and we are able to see light energy with the help of a burning candle. And then tube light in our rooms at night timing, and maybe some day timing when we are, our room is closed, the windows are closed, door is closed, so we are not getting sunlight, not at the night timings but also at the daytime. We can also see using tube light, we can see things around us. Same is the case with bulb and tube light uses electrical energy and give us light. So these sources of light, that is, they are all man-made sources, so we call them as artificial light sources. Dear students, in this video lesson we will see two major important terms in unit number 10, light. They are luminous and non-luminous objects. We will categorize what is the meaning of luminous and non-luminous objects. What do words luminous and non-luminous mean? Luminous, an object that gives out its own light, for example, the sun. And non-luminous, an object that cannot give out its own light, for example, a chair, human, apple. So luminous, the object that gives out its own light, and non-luminous means the object which cannot give its own light, like chair, human, apple, and the things around you. So we can also see some more objects which are luminous, that gives their own light, and they can be termed as luminous. For example, you can see sun, you can see stars, they also give their own light. Bulb, tube light, it is also giving its own light. So now we can define what is luminous. Objects which give out their own light are called as luminous objects. Now we need to see why luminous objects, they give their light. So there is certain reasons. For example, you can see some stars here and sun. So stars like sun, they give out light due to nuclear reactions in them. So all the time there are nuclear reactions taking place inside the stars and sun, and they give a lot of heat, and that heat, it comes out in the form of light, that we are able to see things and in the presence of that light. Here you can see some more examples of luminous objects, why they give light. So you can see matches, fire, candlelight, electric bulbs light, glowing bug, a lighter, rockets. All these give out light. So when they produce light, the light produced in these objects is due to chemical reactions in them. That is why due to these chemical reactions, these objects, they are able to give us light by their own, and that is why we can say them luminous objects. So luminous objects are the objects which can give their own light, and there is some reason of giving that light. So here you can see some of the luminous objects like fluorescent tubes and TV screens. They can give you light. These are fluorescent screens, and here is a TV screen. You can see these objects, they give light. They are luminous. You can see the screen is luminous because they give light due to fast moving electrons that strike them. So these are also luminous objects. Now after looking up what are luminous, they give their own light. Some objects, they glow but they are non-luminous because they cannot produce their own light. The objects that glows with the help of luminous objects, they cannot have their own light. If they have their own light due to some chemical or nuclear reactions, they are luminous. If they are not having their own light, they are glowing, so they are glowing with the help of luminous objects. And we have different examples in our nature, like if there is you can see moon, it is glowing, and we might be thinking that moon is an example of luminous object. But dear students, moon and other planets, they are not luminous, they are non-luminous objects. They only are giving lights due to a luminous object. And you can see the luminous object over here is a sun. Using sunlight, what happens when sunlight is going to fall onto these objects, it is reflecting back. Reflecting means bouncing back. So due to this phenomena of reflection, these objects, they appear to be glowing. Same is the case over here in case of table. If it is having a plane surface, light from the luminous source strike on it and is reflected, and that due to that reflection, these objects appear to be non-luminous. An example of non-luminous objects are moon, planets and table. So here is a summary that you can see that non-luminous objects do not emit light. We see them when they reflect light from a luminous source into our eyes, and stars are luminous, but planets and the moon, they are not. They are non-luminous objects. They are only luminous due to they glow only due to light produced by luminous objects. So you can see here, dear students, in this video lesson you have studied about light. Light is produced by luminous objects, and luminous objects you can see are giving their own light. And the planets that are revolving around the sun, they all are non-luminous and they don't produce their own light, only they are glowing due to luminous objects. Hopefully, dear students, you have enjoyed video lesson unit number 10. Thank you very much. Keep on watching video lesson and complete your homework given to you on time. Stay safe, healthy, and do your work on time. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.